Hello, beautiful mama to be. This is a very gentle, beginner-friendly yoga class for those of you who are looking to conceive. I picked a few postures, simple postures, that ancient yogis traditionally used for women's health, regulating ovulation, and balancing the nervous system. Let's begin. It's time to feel uplifted. Come to a comfortable cross-legged seat. Great if your hips can be higher than your knees so you're comfortable. You can always put padding underneath the knees as well if your knees don't come to the floor. Just take the palms face down on the thighs. Begin to slow down and notice your breath. And observe a full cycle of your inhale and exhale. And as you slow the breath down, notice if any portion or cycle of this inhale or exhale feels wobbly or needs a little extra support. Send your attention there. And before we begin to move, I just want you to call into your heart right now the love and intention that you have for creating this new life. This is the first baby, your first baby you're trying to conceive. I invite you to visualize here as you watch your breath, just an incredibly happy moment with your own mother, a moment where you and your own mother connected, where you felt mothered, where you felt nurtured, you felt loved. And if nothing comes to mind, just any experience in your life, doesn't have to be with your biological mother, where you felt loved, cared for, nourished. I want you to feel that in your heart. And if you're manifesting a second, third, fourth, who knows, baby, think of the love in your heart right now that you have for your current child or children. The yogic tradition teaches us that whenever we're trying to manifest something, we need to create that internal state within us, that vibration within us, and then our outer world shifts to reflect that. Yogic teachings also teaching us that the universe responds well for when we ask for more of something we already have. So connect with that love within that you have for your current children, or that love and nurtured feeling you've experienced in your own life, and ask for more. You want more of that as you go into this new pregnancy. Bring your hands to prayer at your heart. Seal that in. Deep breath in and out. And one more time, really fuse that intention into every cell of your body, this feeling. Beautiful. And then you can look at me. You'll probably need a visual reference here. I like to slide off my cushion when I do this. If you're sitting up on something, we're just going to come into Sufi grinds. So simple, so gentle. Hands are on the knees. You're just taking the torso in a big circle. So take your right shoulder all the way to the right side, almost like you were going to tip over. And then lean forward, your left shoulder all the way to the left, like you were going to tip over. And then round back on your sits bones. It should almost feel like someone gave you a little thwack in the belly, so you round back deeply. And this is going to bring a lot of energy into the pelvis area of our second chakra, where our reproductive organs, ovaries, uterus reside. So you're just making these huge circles. I like to visualize my torsos like scraping a huge pot, like I'm within a huge cauldron of manifestation here. It's kind of fun. And then reverse the circles. So just big circles in the opposite direction. Notice how this is stretching the low back. If you're not feeling it, you might hear some click and clanks in the hips as well. It's totally normal. Nice big circles. Good. And then come to center, bring the hands to prayer. Come back to the intention, infusing your body with that love that you're inviting in, that you want more of. And then extend the left leg long. Take the right sole of foot into the thigh. Breathe in, just have the hands alongside you so you can pressure into the floor, lift your heart a little bit. And then exhale, just fold forward. Make sure the left leg is somewhat active. So the left foot is flexed, the toes are moving actively back towards your face. You don't have to hold the foot. For most of my students, I notice if they hold the toe, their shoulders then elevate up towards their ears. Then we're inviting intention. So instead, just fold forward to whatever your capacity is while keeping your heart shining towards your toe so the spine is long, and then dip the chin, lengthen the back of the neck, and just take 5 breaths here with the hands on the shin. Feel the stretch in the backs of the legs. Good. Gently press yourself up. And then take your hands behind you, and you're just going to lift your sits bones off your sticky mat and kind of just open this up so you're now in a wide, more open hip position for our side bend. So take the left hand back to the shin, but reach the right arm up and over for a big side body stretch. It should feel really good. Notice if your heart is collapsed towards the floor, try to spin it up towards the ceiling. I sometimes like to take my right hand to my left ear and urge my elbow back in space so I feel this big juicy stretch. Last breath. Good. And then come back up. We'll take both these postures on the other side. So straighten your right leg, bring the left sole of foot into the groin. Remember, it's not about touching the foot, although we do want that right foot flexed. Start with the hands on either side of your body so you can get long, heart lifts, and then exhale, fold. Imagine your heart, or the center of where your bra is, had a flashlight on it, and we want that flashlight pointing forward, either towards the toe or the ankle. We don't want to collapse and round the upper back. 5 deep breaths here. Keep slowing down your breath. Slowly press yourself up. Take your hands behind you. Do your little scooch move so you're in this more open hips now. Right hand to the shin. Left arm reaches up and over for your side body stretch. Keep the right foot, so the extended leg, flexing back. And then again, that option to take the left hand this time to the right ear. Send the elbow back, send the heart forward. The goal is that this side body stretch is not just stretching the intercostal muscles in the ribs, but see if you move forward and back, if you can actually feel it pulling down into the hips, that QL muscle that gets so tight and tense and constricts the pelvis. So maybe feeling this in the low back as well. Good. Come back up. And then let's just take one downward facing dog. So whatever down dog looks like for you, I always encourage my students to keep the knees really bent so you can prioritize a long spine. Fingers spread wide. Again, this is just to invite a gentle inversion into our practice before we close. can pedal through the legs, any movements that feel good to you. Beautiful. And then drop the knees to the ground. Come back to a comfortable seat. Press the hands at prayer. And of course, coming back to that feeling, that intention, asking the universe, source, God, whatever you believe in, more of this mothering, more of this nurturance, more of this love that I already have for my own children or my connection with my own parents. Seal in that you are ready for more. I hope you feel more relaxed and ready for the rest of your day. Wishing you so much love on your pregnancy journey. From my heart to yours, namaste.